Rob Clayton, thanks for coming in. Missed you last week, so let's back up. Let's talk about the Front Range Invite. And I thought a marvelous day, 2 days of swimming for your team.
It was, Brian, and it was a little surprising. Not that we were good, but that we were as good as we were. And I think it's surprising to us, surprising to other teams. You know, last year we were pretty non-competitive at points of the season, especially. And you know, Denver and Wyoming are strong programs, and they were, just kind of manhandled us last year. And so anyway, we were surprised, right from the beginning to win the medley relay. Did not see that coming, and we just never lost a beat from there. We just kept rolling, and then we took that into this weekend too. Nebraska, Omaha, 2 days, and we were pretty darn good. And so super excited with where we're at. This weekend will be a real test, though. We're at Denver. The surprise factor's gone. They will absolutely be ready for us. And they actually swam a lot better this last weekend. They were out in California competing. So we're going to see a much, much different Denver team than we did at the Front Range Invite. And, hopefully we will be a different team too. We talk about getting better every week and really working toward, our goals are at midseason and at the end of the season. So that's what we're working towards. And we were significantly better this last weekend than we were at Front Range Invite. So, if we take another step forward, it's going to be a battle. And, that's exciting because like I said, last year, we didn't really compete all that closely with Denver, but I think we're ready to compete with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And tell me what a difference it's been, because this year, Kyle Van Valkenburg, I just finished talking to him, the diving coach, has infused with a lot of freshman talent, and they're scoring. They're winning. How much has that helped maybe even invigorate and encourage your swimmers?
Yeah, absolutely. The divers are doing a great job and really have taken a step forward over in the diving well. And we know what's going on over there. We can, you can see the scores and see how we're doing. And then we have young guys as well, especially Evan Whitty has really been a standout so far this year. And, he won his events all weekend. We put him in different events. And, he has a lot of versatility. So we can swim him in different places. And so anyway, the freshmen, both on the boards and in the pool, are really contributing. And then we have guys who have grown up. Our sophomore class, they are significantly better than they were a year ago. And then we have juniors who were, a little not pleased with where they were last year. And so, you see Bryden Rosales has just been dominant in the short breaststrokes. And then his buddy Anthony Sebastian has won the 200s, every weekend. And James Winterfield, to get him back in the lineup, he was outstanding. And, Danny Detchen is just a new swimmer this year. He really has stepped forward and has been terrific every time he hits the water. So, we're in a great place, and we've just got to keep getting better every week.
How do you guard against you? I mean, it seems like to me it's almost like a whole new team, really. You're saying these guys have made those steps. How do you keep them from slacking off now and going, oh, hey, look at us, we're pretty good?
Well, as good as we are, we have other people on the team that if you're a little off, you're going to get beat. So that helps. And B, I think we realize we really haven't accomplished anything yet. These are dual meets. It's October. And it's not like people are, dropping amazing times. No, they're doing very good times for October and for this point of the season. And so, it's all about momentum. It's all about, maintaining vision for the end of the year and about getting better.
This weekend also special at the Air Force Academy. It's Hall of Fame weekend, and Charlie Toth, one of your graduates, going in. He's going in as a water polo and swimmer, but talk to me about Charlie.
Charlie's an amazing guy. I mean, competitively, he was the guy you wanted at the end of the relay. And he was a guy who was amazing in his individual events and then found a whole new level when it came time to relays. And it just so motivating for everyone around him. And then the other thing that people forget was Charlie was an assistant coach here. And the impact he made not only on the program, but on the entire department. You know, I had people coming to me last week talking about Charlie going into the Hall of Fame. And it took me a second to go, well, where was your connection with Charlie? Well, their connection was they worked with him in the department. And just a fun guy, a guy who brings people together, a guy who lifts people up. And, you know, we're real proud of Charlie. We're real proud that we share Charlie with water polo. And, you know, it's hard to remember great two-sport athletes. I mean, it's such a rare thing to be able to do that. And he did all that while he was an academic All-American, you know, and doing incredible things in engineering in the classroom and always being, you know, the personable guy who was going to be the friend to, you know, the guy who needed a friend and who was going to be leading the team. So anyway, we are thrilled for Charlie, excited for the weekend. Should be a great weekend for Air Force swimming.
You already talked about going to Denver and that they'll be more ready, but what do you need to see from your team specifically this weekend at this time of year?
Well, we are going to have really tight races at in virtually every single event. And so we've got to practice winning those. And we've got to start putting together, you know, how we want to race. So it's not just about being in shape. It's not just about being, you know, working hard and all that. It's about swimming smart and doing the things you need to do so that you can get your hand to the wall first. And so this will be a good test for that, regardless of what the time is. You know, are we winning?
Awesome. Rob Clayton, hopefully you'll be winning this weekend. Good luck to you.
Thanks, Brian.